Steve Caldwell brings in this letter to the editor of the Citizen today. Yeah. Remember when we made some comments about the arts funding? City Council was wondering if they were going to pay for all sorts of things, and somehow we got into local arts, and I think it was you, actually, Woody, who said something about you didn't think we should fund the artists or something. And
I know, can't open worms everywhere after that.
Well, this one lady out there who runs some sort of arts protest center or something.
It's the arts protest center?
I don't know what it was.
How do I get involved with that?
She was going to be picketing downtown, and she actually threatened to destroy us because we didn't like
I think the organization is called Up the Arts.
Anyway, she was very uppity about the whole thing, and she basically thought we were the most disgusting human beings on the face of the earth, because God forbid we make a call. But anyway, this reminds me of, this probably in the same club, this fellow right here.
Yes.
Up
the Arts.
Here's the letter to the editor. I imagine there are a lot of Ottawans who will have some extra time on their hands and a big wad of cash that cannot now be spent on $50 hockey game tickets, $5 hot dogs, and $8 bills. While it is laudable that the sport lovers will seek out other local pro sports and minor hockey, may I suggest a completely different tack altogether? The arts.
Yes.
With all the time and cash these fans now have on hand, they could get to know our symphony orchestras and opera, operetta, theater, musical, and dance companies by trying something totally new and relatively inexpensive by taking in a performance or two. It may sound like a big leap over the boards, but I guarantee they'll have enough money left over for more than some oversteamed hot dogs and some beer in a plastic cup. Then they could take the next step toward participation by dedicating their Wednesday and Saturday nights to lessons in poetry reading.
Oh, of course.
Pottery, weaving, watercolors, modern tango, acting, set design, or learning the guitar, violin, or flute like they've always wanted to.
Always wanted to.
Oh, yes.
It's that latent cultural tendencies that we all have.
That we suppress.
In the process, they might just discover what special magic can happen when one becomes more and more creative and shares that newfound creativity with others. This one gets me, because this is dedicated to you and me, Eric, the single guys. Nothing breaks the ice better than being able to competently serenade your companions. Can you imagine if you sang a song to some woman you were trying to date? She'd think you were a freaking nutball.
Well, you don't have to serenade with song. You could also go to these Wednesday night poetry readings, which I wasn't even aware existed, and possibly read her some poetry. On
Snaps for Eric.
Oh. Yes.
A new world of opportunity awaits. Or these fans could just sit at home and bliss out over the new features of Rock'em Sock'em videos and DVD. Wow.
Signed sincerely, Niles Crane.
Yeah, it sounds like a Crane Brothers.
Yeah. Niles and I just came up with this extraordinary idea. We're sipping sherry at the yacht club.
Over a game of backgammon.
My God. Can you imagine a bunch of drunk jersey-wearing hockey fans at a chamber music recital? All right, more violins! We want violins! Then they'll be debating afterwards in the bar, there's too much violins.
Too much violins! I got it.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You get my joke, right?
That was so highbrow.
I know. I just went right over most people's heads. And a lot of you gladly missed it, of course.
Now tell a joke about a pianist.
Oh, it's the 12-inch pianist.
Yes.
That was so funny.
Okay. Jethro Tull. You're going to be at the NHC Southern Hall, of course.
Oh, yes, he is at the NHC Southern Hall. Well, look at that. We're already capitalizing on the opportunity.
Yes, here's an opportunity to see a man who plays the flute on one leg. At the NHC Southern Hall. It's a little pop quiz. The Gabby Cabby from New York was on with us earlier today. He referred to Al-Qaeda as what?
Cockroaches.
That is correct.
Yes.
You are correct, sir.
Who's this?
Mark. Yeah.
You're going to see Jethro Tull live
Oh, thank you.
at the NHC Southern Hall.
Excellent.
Yes, you'll be sitting there,
Excellent.
watching Jethro Tull with snot running down your nose.
Oh, God.
Hey, come on, it's a Jethro Tull
We
lyric.
just spent 5 minutes being so highbrow, and you just took us right in the toilet again. No wonder we have this terrible reputation. You suck.